I want to share something that happened to me on Saturday night. This was 2 days ago, my time, as you're watching it, watching to the future. And I've been going through this journey of rediscovering what ceremony means to me. Ceremony can mean many things. It can be, a moment of great presence poured into one action, or it can be multiple layers of belief poured into many actions chained together to create an intentional outcome. Those are two definitions at like different ends of the scale. And so I'm rediscovering what ceremony means to me, right? And, I'm going through this process of really trying to be embodied. Like ceremony is an embodiment practice, right? And I was pretty dysregulated, and I was in the medicine. I came upstairs to my little ceremony room that I have, and I've got a mason jar full of water. And in this mason jar had fallen a little ladybird. And this little ladybird had been, just chilling out, hanging out around my little room for the past few days, just chilling. So I get a pen, and I'm expecting to have to really fish out this ladybird. But the ladybird gets onto the pen straight away. So I take the ladybird out and I dab the water off of the wings of the ladybird. And then I scooch the ladybird onto a bit of paper towel just to get the water off the underside of her. And you'd be surprised how much water came off the underside, actually. It was actually really worth doing. And then the ladybird's chilling. The ladybird's back on solid ground. So I engage in an embodiment practice. And my main embodiment practice at the moment is with the rose. It's rose play. And what I do is I draw the rose from from my heart chakra, and just flick like this. There's not enough space for me to do it properly because my table's here. But you get the idea, right? It's really powerful. It's really yummy exercise. So as I'm doing this, I feel a prick on my finger. I'm like, oh, these are fawned roses from the supermarket, right? I'm like, damn, am I stabbing myself with a rose? I think momentarily. And I look down, and the ladybird is on my finger. And the ladybird is just in this one little place. I'm like, damn, is this ladybird biting me? What's going on? And very quickly, I realized, no, I don't think the ladybird's biting me at all. What the ladybird is doing is eating some of the dry skin, I feel, off of my hand. The ladybird is my friend. Right, I've just saved the ladybird's life. That glass of water in which it was surely going to drown in. The ladybird's kind of having a bit of a nibble, and it's uncomfortable, but only uncomfortable in the sense of, it's kind of distracting me from my embodiment practice. But I'm like, no, let's surrender. Let's let friend ladybird do a thing. And sure enough, friend ladybird started crawling up my hand, just actually crawling, stopped and had a bit of a nibble every now and again. And I'm pacing around my room, just walking in circles, doing this embodiment practice with the rose. And then friend ladybird starts crawling up the stem of the rose. And I really felt the need at that point to sit in front of my altar. And as I sat there, I put the rose in the vase. I'm just remembering the moment. I put my rose in a little glass of water, it actually was, with a few other roses that I had. I have a rose altar at the moment. And sure enough, friend ladybird walks up onto the rose to greet me. And friend ladybird, this is the rose, by the way. Friend ladybird is just walking on the rose. And then friend ladybird comes back down and then walks up the little green frond of the rose. And it was this gorgeous little dance. It's incredible. And I just got on my knees and I said, thank you, friend Ladybird. I said, thank you, thank you, thank you. I honor you. I honor you, Ladybird. Thank you for helping me rediscover my joy. Thank you for helping me rediscover this expression of ceremony. It was great medicine that friend Ladybird brought. It was truly humbling medicine. It was a moment in which I was really needing to find an anchorage back into something that I really love, but I've lost my way with, because I lost my way with my ceremony for about a year, maybe a bit longer, 18 months, not being as consistent as I would like to be. And Ladybird came to me in a moment in which I could have overlooked. Part of me that was like, what is this? Like, are you biting me or what? Like, why are you on my finger? You're distracting me. I could have gone down that. I could have gone down that road. But I chose to invite friend Ladybird and co-create with friend Ladybird. And it was a real moment of reclamation. It was a moment of harvest. It was a moment of harvest that comes from deep committed presence, harvesting the aha, harvesting the joy, harvesting the new belief that comes from believing in the moment, that comes from trusting in the moment, that comes from being, in deep flow with what life's presenting to you. Such beauty in it. Real beauty. And so now from that has been birthed a new entry point into my medicines. Friend Ladybird. The rediscovering of joy. The reclamation of trust. And another expression of surrender. And those are just the surface level pieces that are coming through for me at the moment. It's something which really deserves a deeper prayer. Something which deserves writing on properly. I've not had the chance to do that yet. Been inundated with all other kinds of mind stuff and all other creative ideas. Meant to put aside time on Sunday morning, just didn't happen for whatever reason. But it's okay. It's okay to let those moments just gestate. Because sometimes those moments come back and find you again. I released friend Ladybird on Sunday. On Sunday evening, there was another friend Ladybird. Come back to see me. I released this friend Ladybird. Did I? No, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't. Friend Ladybird came to visit me again on my bed today. Friend Ladybird reminding me of her presence. Friend Ladybird coming back to remind me of the lessons of rediscovering my joy. Friend Ladybird, a mighty micro being. Think about it. Think about the depth of the lesson the friend Ladybird brought to me. The tiniest of micro beings, not even a real sentient being. Yes, it has life force, but it's not sentient as we are. It's not on that level of consciousness. Yet it brought me a deep truth. A truth I had to be present with and willing to accept and receive, but a deep truth all the same. Are you ready to accept your joy? Are you ready to be with your joy? Are you ready to be with yourself? Are you ready to re-engage in ceremonial living? That was the message of friend Ladybird. Are you ready to re-engage in ceremonial living? How much are you willing to be in unconditional presence? How much are you willing to flow with it? How much?